Celebrating an important move by the school district 50 years later. Members of the first integrated class to graduate from Martinsville High School are coming together this week for an historic reunion. 10 News reporter Coulter Anstad spoke to some of them today about why this class is an important representative for the world today.
5 members of Martinsville High School's 1969 graduating class smiled and laughed as they reflected on their days in school and being the first integrated class to graduate. Johnsy Finney Tate says the class is an important example for the world today.
The way the world is going now, it's people like us, we need to show that we loved each other from the start and we can continue to keep loving each other.
Deborah Watson believes integration proved to be good for the whole city.
When we graduated, the principal and the assistant principal and the librarian, they all stood up and basically gave us a pat on the back that we made this such a success.
For some class members, like Denny Wade, integration was never an issue.
I had a pretty cool car. I had a few dollars in my pocket. I had a girlfriend, and I had fun.
Yeah.
My main concern was not getting busted coming back on school property after leaving to go to Rumbley's for lunch. Integration wasn't even a speck on my radar screen.
Right over there, see that bulldog?
Tate and classmate Kathy Robertson plan to visit classmates who are homebound or in assisted living facilities. Members of the class also raised $5,000 to install 2 water filling stations in the high school and give every current student and staff member a reusable water bottle.
We've moved away and we've come back and we've had careers and families, and now we're grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and it's just a marvelous world. I mean, it was a good class.
In Martinsville, Coulter Anstad, 10 News, working for you.